Hello friends, this is Krishna Vasist and welcome back on Tats Guru channel. Today we are going to discuss past perfect tense and rules and some useful examples. This will be the part first. It means we have already covered past indefinite tense. That is also called simple past tense. Okay, in case if you have not watched my previous video session, so please go back and watch because those videos are really helpful. Those videos are really gonna help you in the journey of your spoken English. Okay, so let's get started friends. Very easy. First of all, we will discuss the rule. So you can see the rule: subject plus head plus verb third form, then object comes. Whatever the subject, the first person, second person, third person, they are being combined with the same helping verb always. Okay, so if you have I, you, she, he, they, we, they are being combined with had. Auxiliary verb is had here. And then talk about the verb third form, because you know that there are three forms of the verb: first form, second form, third form. So in this particular tense we are going to use v3. V3 means third form. Okay, and suppose if I ask you what is the third form of ask, what would you say? Ask, asked, asked. And what about come? Come is the main helping verb. Come is the main verb, main verb come. What is the third form of the come? Come, came, come. Okay, and what is the third form of talk? Talk, talked, talked. So like that you will have to remember, because to express yourself, to speak English, it does not mean that you must know about the fancy vocabulary. If you know the very simple one, then you can speak, you can express yourself, you can talk with anybody. Like me, I'm talking to you right now. Okay, so far I didn't use any fancy vocab so far. Okay, but I'm able to express myself. So if you learn domestic verbs, domestic words, definitely that is gonna help you. Okay, so let's get back to the main topic: subject plus head plus verb third form, then object. Sentence are really very helpful. In this video session we are going to discuss to make affirmative sentence, and again negative sentence, and then interrogative sentence. Okay, so sentence is very simple. The first sentence is: I had seen such a beautiful beach, or you can say park. Okay, what is the sentence? I had seen. Okay, I had seen such a beautiful beach, such a beautiful park, or you can say park. I had seen such a beautiful park. And what about this word here, seen? Seen is the verb third form of the main verb see. See, saw, seen. See, saw, seen. Okay, and the subject is here I, and the had is auxiliary verb. I had seen such a beautiful park. I had seen such a beautiful park. Okay, I didn't tell you the use. Actually, where do we use past perfect tense? Actually, it is used to make it clear that one event happened before another in past. It is used to make it clear that one event happened before another in the past. Basically there are two events, okay, which was happened in past. Later on, I'm just going to write some specific examples about past perfect tense, but let me discuss very simple one, like I had seen, I had come, I had talked, we had cooked, you had cooked. Talk about some very simple examples that you can gain. Okay, otherwise the past perfect tense is being used with just or with simple past tense also. Also we can use past perfect tense with simple past. Okay, don't you know that? Okay, if you don't know that, definitely I will let you know what are the examples, but let me make some simple examples. Okay, I had seen such beautiful park And the next example, or actually you would have said in this way, I had. Or if you talk about the negative sentence, that was affirmative, actually that was positive sentence, I had seen such a beautiful park. But talk about the negative sentence, what can you do that? Actually what you can do that, I had not seen such a beautiful park. Simple. That is the negative one. I had not seen such a beautiful park. I had not seen such a beautiful park. Okay. So, or instead of, you can say in this way, I had never. Most of the people use never. I had never seen such a beautiful park. You can also make it in this way, I had not seen such a beautiful park. I had never seen such a beautiful park. Instead of saying not, many people say like I had never seen. Whatever you write, you also speak, friends. That is the key. If you write anything, just speak, because speaking part is very, very important. If you are not speaking enough, if you hesitate, okay, that can be understandable. Actually many people, if they are beginner, they hesitate in front of someone to speak. But I told you many times, just go to a empty room and just talk to yourself. If you hesitate with someone, just talk to yourself first, because if you talk, definitely you will make a mistake, and if you are able to identify your mistake, definitely if you are remove them, you will be rock actually. Okay, so very, very important. So next example, then I'm going to take, actually I had lost my wallet. Okay, yesterday you went to the market and you would lost your wallet there in market. So you can say I had lost my wallet. 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 Okay, and what about the negative one? I had not lost my wallet. If you are making the negative sentence, not, just make sure we will use verb third form here. Okay, it is not like simple past when we were using did not with verb first form. Actually in this case we are using the not plus verb third form. Okay, I had not lost my my wallet. I had not lost my wallet. In case if you want to make it short, you can say I hadn't lost my wallet. Very simple. And in case of the interrogative, had I lost my wallet? Question mark. Had I lost my wallet? 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 Okay, had I lost my wallet? Okay, very simple. And what do you think about Tats Guru channel? Because you are getting daily video session on this YouTube channel. Okay, and if you are watching my videos, definitely you are getting something actually. And if you subscribe my channel, that is the inspiration. That is a kind of inspiration for me, and I take it. Okay, so next sentence I can make they had arrived. They had arrived. They had arrived. Actually they had arrived. And in case of the negative one, they hadn't arrived. They hadn't arrived. And in case of interrogative sentence, had they arrived? You are asking something, somebody, you are asking something to someone, had they arrived? Had they arrived? No, this is the positive one, this is the negative one, and this will be the question mark. They had arrived. They hadn't arrived. Had they arrived? Had they arrived? Or you can say simply, we had decided. We have decided. Sorry. We have decided. We hadn't decided. Okay? We hadn't decided. Had we decided? Had we decided? Had we decided? Again, we had decided. We hadn't decided. Had we decided? Had we decided? Had we decided? We had decided. We had decided to buy something. We hadn't decided to buy something. Whatever the object, you can make it yourself. Okay, had we decided? Had we decided? Why had we decided? Why had we decided? Why had we decided? We hadn't decided. We had decided. Just speak to yourself. Okay, if you hesitate with someone, when you talk with someone in English, just talk to yourself, because you have yourself. Why don't you talk to yourself? If you do that, definitely there will be a huge difference in your English. Trust me. Okay. Next one is, and I was talking about the two action here, in past perfect tense. Sometimes past perfect tense is being used with simple past tense, where it is used to make it clear that one event happened before another in the past. I'm talking about both the event, actually they was happened in past actually. Okay, so how can we make our sentences? And I'm talking about past perfect tense is being used plus simple past tense. Simple past tense. You must have heard, you may or you may not have heard actually. You must have heard the example like, she had just left the room when the police arrived. She had just left the room when the police arrived. If you look at the first sentence, there are two sentences. One sentence is, she had just left. The just is being used in this example. Let me write the example. The first one, the train had, very famous example by the way, the train had just left when I arrived at the station. If you read the example, actually there are two sentences. One sentence, let me change the color of the pen. The train had just left. This is the one sentence. The train had just left. And this is the second one. I arrived at the station. The second sentence is simple past. And the first sentence is past perfect tense. The train had just left. And just take care about just here. The train had just left. It is used to make it clear that one event happened before another in the past. Actually, we are talking about both events and they had been completed. Okay, the train had just left when I arrived at the station. Okay, when I arrived at the station, the train had just left. Even you can say in this way. Okay, it's just up to you, definitely up to you, what way you choose actually. The next one, she had just left. She had just left. She had just left the room actually. The action has been completed here. Okay, when the police arrived. When the police arrived. Very simple sentence. She had just left the room when the police arrived. Actually both the tenses have been completed here in the past. Okay, she had just left the room. We are being used left here. And the second sentence is when police arrived. Second sentence is again, just look at this, is past indefinite tense. The police arrived. Arrived, they have already come actually. So that both actions have been completed actually. She had just left the room when the police arrived. Actually I wanted to show you guys, past perfect tense is being used in this way also. It is very simple tense by the way, but sometimes it is being used with simple past, and when we are able to use it simple past, so that's how we make our sentence. The sentence I'm talking about is on your screen right now. She had just left the room when the police arrived. When the police arrived. When the police arrived. Friend, definitely it does matter actually how much you practice. Practice makes a man perfect. You may have heard this idioms actually. Okay, practice makes a man perfect. If you don't practice, how can you speak then? You will hesitate. Okay, so next sentence is, I had just put the washing out when it started to rain. When it started to rain. I had just put the washing out when it started to rain. Very simple. Again we are talking about two sentences here, and they have been completed in past actually. I had just put the washing out when it started to rain. When it started to rain. Just speak again and again. When it started to rain. When it started to rain. I had just put the washing out when it started to rain. When it started to rain. Just make it a rhyme. Okay, make it a song. I had just put the washing out when it started to rain. 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 Okay. Or if you talk about the simple sentence, by the way, you can make it now. I had come. I had come. I had come. I hadn't 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 come. Had I 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 come. I had talked. You had talked. We had talked. They had talked. And don't worry, actually you will not need to take care of the subjects here basically, because auxiliary verb is same with every subject. Auxiliary verb is common here. We are being used had. Okay, it is not like sometimes we use have, sometimes we use has. That is actually that was in past present perfect tense. It is not like that here. You will always have to use had. I had come. You had come. I had cooked. They had cooked. They had sat. Okay, so this is the video, friends. This is the video session. I hope you must have got the concept of past perfect tense. And let me revise actually what we have done so far. We are being used, actually we are using look at the rule: subject plus head plus verb third form then plus object. Okay, and actually we have done many examples in this video session, and most probably I will come up with another video and I will discuss again past perfect tense in detail with many useful examples. Okay, so take care and thank you very much for watching this video session. Thank you, friends.